Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Helen, and if you don't know me, then I normally do fitness and lifestyle videos, and I used to do quite a lot of makeup videos, and today is my first one in a really long time, and I'm really excited, and I'm going to use that as an excuse for why I'm also quite red and hot and flustered. And I've got everything laid out. My main inspiration is kind of Halloween, actually. I wanted to do a Halloween look, but then realised I don't have the time or patience for that. So it's going to be my like purple amazing liquid lipstick instead. So I'm going to go for like a purpley, vampy, I don't know. That's what we're going to do. So, yay! First thing I'm going to do is my eyebrows. Oh my god, I am so red. I'm so sorry. I blame the ring light. I've not sat in front of a ring light in a really long time. The three things I've got, I have my eyebrow pencil, which I got out because it has a spoolie on the end. But actually I don't need it because my eyebrow brush also has a spoolie on the end. So this is just one from my Sephora kit. When we were in New York, I was looking for like a brush roll, like, is that what you call it? A brush holder basically, and I managed to get a brush holder and a whole set of brushes for like $60 or something silly. Like, it was so cheap, and all the brushes are really good. So half of the brushes that I'll use today are from there, because I want to go for like a dark vampy eye look. I want my skin to be super duper flawless, and I always get fallout. There's not a chance I'm going to be able to do like a dark look without basically getting eyeshadow all over my face. So okay, yeah, I really should have plucked. Then I'm going to conceal my eyelids and carve out the underneath of my brows, and for that I'm using the Bourjois Healthy Mix Concealer with vitamins, and I'm just going to plop it on first. I always do think this makes you look a bit crazy because you end up having really nice, clean, perfect eyelids, and then the rest of your face, if you're me, is still really blotchy, and it just accentuates how blotchy your face is. Which is not necessarily ideal, but alright. So the other thing I wanted to talk about or mention is the last time I did a makeup video was, I think, in April, and I basically started off talking about not just skincare, but skin problems. I was having really bad adult acne, and I'd never had acne before, and I was really quite sad about it. I know I don't sound sad whilst I'm doing this, but I was sad. I don't wear makeup to work. So I need my skin to look okay. I've got like, oh, you can't tell, I'm bloody bright red. Now I have redness when I'm not bright red. Back then I was red, like red, and I just hated it, basically. Alright, I'm going to pat that with powder, not too much powder, just literally what's left on the brush. Loads of people I watch currently don't do that anymore. They just apply their eyeshadows to the damp concealer, but that scares me, so I don't want to do it. Cool, okay, base done. Moving on to eyeshadow, All of the palettes I'm using are from Makeup Revolution. The first one is Welcome to the Pleasure Dome, and I've chosen it because it has lots of like matte transition shades, and that's what I'm going to use first. I'm going to take Nudie, and this is how I've always kind of done eyeshadow. I've pretty much always started lightest first, which I'm going to just pat on. This concealer is yellow. That may have been a mistake. Yeah, you can't see it. That's fine. It's there at least. Then in the crease, also Makeup Revolution. Where is it? Fortune Favours the Brave. I chose this one because it has lots of purples down here on a fluffy spectrum brush called B06. So there's these two. This one is slightly more red compared to this one. So I'm using this top one called Drama Queen. So I'm just going to dab my brush in, tap it off, and then going on an upwards angle, I'm going to go crease and all the way along. And I'm really like smooshing it in. And I'm being like patient with it rather than throwing it all on all at once. I want to go quite dark. Once I've got it sort of on, this isn't perfect yet, I'm going to take a bigger, fluffier brush, and this one is Real Techniques, the Deluxe Crease Brush, and it's like actually relatively dense. Oh, I need to go higher. I'm going to pull this out and buff it in to that colour that you can't see, the nude one that we put down earlier. And this is going to give the like seamless blend. I'm just putting this higher because when I drop my eyebrow, I want you to be able to see it still. So when I'm just looking forwards, I think I need to in this area. So now it goes pretty seamlessly from purple into nothing, or yellow in this case. I'm going to put a different colour on the lid, so right now I don't care what that looks like. I will do that on the other side. I'm pretty bad in that I didn't take as much time on that side, I just really went for it. Afterwards I'm going to clean up and hope that they look the same. But the colour that's going on the lid is a super dark eyeshadow called Glossy Mauve, and it's from Glossy Box, and I don't think I've ever used this before. Oh, I've definitely had a finger in it, but it's this colour, which I'm hoping it's going to be dark. It's a bit cool toned, but I'm going to like pat it on. This one is from Lydia Professional. I wonder if that's too long. I'm getting loads on. It's quite powdery. Pat, 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 pat. And then I'm gonna. You coming off? I don't know if you can see that that is doing anything yet. No, it's just a big. Oh, I can't close this eye. Big old purple eye. This isn't as dark as I thought it was going to be. I'm going to go in my crease brush, which was the fluffy Spectrum one, and just sort of marry those two colours together a little bit. And then I just think I want it to be darker. Okay, the same purple, and again I'm gonna like just push it into these bits that look a little bit gappy. It's just where my eyes are creasy, just because they're slightly hooded. I've made a bit of a mess in the inner corner, but I think I quite like it. It still looks. I'm gonna get a little brush. I thought I had all the brushes that I wanted out, but obviously not. And there's one in here called Blackwa, sorry, which is literally black. This is an old Sephora brush. Wow. I wonder how old this is. It was never this fluffy before. It's gonna go on the outer corner in the crease. And I'm just gonna pat it on. And get my purple brush. And see if I can't blend the black into the purple, which is a scary job. I want to do liquid eyeliner. So to give me a hand on where my liquid eyeliner is going to go, I'm going to clean up the eyeshadow first. I'm going to take a makeup wipe, and I ripped the front off the packaging off, so now I have to keep it in a bag. All the YouTubers I watch that do the makeup wipe technique, I don't know if it's technique, I'm going to call it a technique, they always say like start low because you can always take more off, and I never listen, and I definitely have made that mistake where one side's really high. My challenge is to look forwards as much as possible because my eye shape changes depending on whether I'm here or here or here. So that was weird, wasn't it? Sorry. I don't know if they're the same. Ugh. I actually never really do liquid eyeliner because I don't like doing it because of my like eye crease, so I just don't like doing it. I'm hoping today's going to go well. And I've got the Revolution Pro Supreme Dip Liner. Oh, it doesn't say the colour. Black. That's all. Breathe. I can do it. Don't worry about it. Easy peasy. It's just a line, Helen. It's just a line. Easy peasy, I can do it. I can't work out if that line's curved. That line might be curved. Might be trucker. Okay, just a line. Just a mofo line. Love wings. Love them. I love them. They look great. $5 minutes, that's not bad. Yay! I'm I'm going to do my mascara without the light on to cool me down. My mascara is from my company and it is the curling mascara in black, and I just really like the packaging because it's like a nice shape. I don't know, it's nice. So this is what the eye makeup looks like with mascara, and I am going to highlight my inner corner at the end when I do all my highlighter and stuff, because I think it does need that. Before I do my skin makeup, just staring at myself in the screen. Before I do my skin makeup, I am going to actually put an eyeliner on my inner waterline. I want to do this now because I don't want to like pull on my skin and touch my foundation after. And I know that some people can do this without pulling on their skin. I am not one of those people. So waterline and lash line, if that makes sense. I just hope that doesn't close my eyes too much. Can I see still? Okay. I've zoomed out and my camera like flippy screen doesn't work, so I'm hoping that I'm still in the screen, but I can't see, so who knows. So before I started, I might as well do it again, I sprayed myself with my moisture mist. I'm going to do it again. So this is my amazing moisture mist, which has hyaluronic acid in it. And it can be used as a priming spray or a setting spray or an anything spray because it's amazing. I was looking for my mirror. I'm always worried that setting spray will ruin mascara. And I've just noticed something. I just got out a black Kohl eyeliner from Model Co. You can just really see skin. Cool. Sorry. Detour. Okay, so for primer, I'm going to use a pot that I got as a tester, which is the Touche Eclat Bleu primer. And I'll accidentally use a lot of this because it's got a weird... I don't really understand. There is so much on this. It's ridiculous. A dab, a dab, 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 and a dab. Oh, I think I've got eyeshadow on my nose. I've just put it on the areas where my pores are the most noticeable, because that feels like it really smooths the skin out. It just feels bloody nice. Oh, so I was discussing this with my client today. Work it in there, work it in there. So loads of reality TV stars have plastic surgery, which is grand. And loads of reality TV stars also get paid to do sponsored posts on their Instagram and stuff. I was really surprised, and maybe I shouldn't be surprised, that Chloe from Geordie Shore, one of her sponsored posts was a plastic surgery place where she had her Brazilian butt lift, and they've obviously paid her to post about it, or they gave her that butt lift for free. And I love Chloe from Geordie Shore, and I love Geordie Shore, but I remember when she came in and I remember what she looked like, and now she looks like Holly from Geordie Shore, who looks nothing like what she used to look like. She looks like she's trying to look like Kim Kardashian, but Kim kind of suits her. I'm assuming Kim's bum is some kind of fat transplant as well, but it somehow looks more natural on Kim and it suits her, and it just does not suit Chloe or Holly. Like, you can tell that their body's fake. But that doesn't mean that I don't kind of want to look like that. I kind of want a tiny waist and a big bum. And then I just think 15-year-olds or younger on Instagram are gonna see people that they watch on reality TV shows and think that they should look like that too. And I just think, like, it's so unrealistic. I don't know, like, obviously social media is social media. This is the Rimmel BB cream in light with SPF 25. And I'm using it because it has SPF in it, and if it was daytime I'd want to use something with the SPF in. But also it's actually quite dark. So by dark I mean like yellow. I'm gonna have far too much makeup on my face. Why did I just do that? And then the light thing that I'm using, because I've not done my fake tan, so I'm quite pale, but I'm also not pink toned. I have a couple of pink toned foundations which match my face skin, but then they really don't match my chest or my shoulders, and they make me look like a very pink English rose, which is great, but that's, I just want to be a tanned princess instead. So this one is a L'Oreal True Match Super Blendable Foundation. I'm going to just use a Real Technique sponge to blend it in. Why did that take so long to say? And you can see that this is darker, this is lighter, my skin is fucking red, my neck is very white, and my arms are slightly, not tanned, that's not the word, is it? Bit more colour. And of course, gently does it. Nope. I just feel like I need more coverage, so I'm gonna get just the light one and go straight on the sponge. I'm basically gonna highlight my jaw, why not? I don't feel like this side is blended as well as this side. Under my eyes I'm going to use the Sleek Colour Correcting, oh my god, the Sleek Colour Correcting kit, which looks like that. It looks a bit minging, to be honest. So I'm just going to grab the orange one on my ring finger. I'm going to pat it under my eye to get rid of the darkness. And then I'm going to use my sponge again. I'm going to use sort of the other side rather than this side, which didn't seem to be blending that well. I did clean this before I used it, but maybe I didn't clean the soap out of it. Over the oranginess, which will counteract the purpliness, I'm using the Lasting Collection Ultimate Wear Concealer, which I'm pretty sure I've nearly run out of. I'm going to put it down my nose because it is nice and light. Okay, once you've like pressed your face 100 times and contemplated whether to put more concealer on, I'm not going to do. I'm going to use a pressed powder. I'm going to use the Rimmel Matte powder. I think it's called Rimmel Stay Matte actually. I keep putting my mirror down, it's annoying. I'm just using a big old fluffy brush. This is from my recent Sephora purchase. The big brush roll. This is just the powder brush. And I'm just going to press that under my eye. And I think it was Rachel Leary ages ago, for some reason, said to go this way. And because she said that, I have listened to her. I don't know why. I don't know whether it does anything special, but it's what I do. And then, obviously, as you can see, going all over my face. More powder. This is a mix of the Collection Sheer Loose powder and, which is slightly yellow to me. It's not sheer at all. It leaves, you could tell like the outline of where it was. And then the Makeup Revolution Lace Baking Powder, which is slightly pinky. Anyway, and I always pour that into this lid. Sugar, powder everywhere. And so it's now a kind of a combination of 2 powders. And I'm actually going to use the same brush, which I might regret, but that's fine. And then just place a load under my eyes. And then if I was going out, I would do all of these areas too. Chin and smile lines. Go a little bit ham. And then I'm going to half rub it off, half rub it in. Bronzer, and a good amount of it. I use the same bronzer every time, which just shows that I should get rid of my other bronzers. This is the Give Me Sun Mineralize Skin Finish from MAC, and then a unicorn brush, which is an I Love Makeup. So like the same company as Makeup Revolution. And because we've gone dark on the eyes, I think it's a good idea to go bronzy on the skin. I know it's not blended. I'm going to take a smaller brush, like a slightly tapered brush. This is the highlight and contour brush from my Sephora, and then a Hula bronzer from Benefit, which is slightly cooler, and I'm going, again, a lot. Get my mirror. I'm going to go under the bronzer, so it's a bit more shadow. I'm going to go under the jawline, and then what's left on the brush is going to go down the side of my nose. Oh, there's a bit of pink. And same on the other side, to go a bit ham, tap it off, go under the bronzer, under the jawline, side of the nose. With the powder brush, you blend it all together. And if you haven't powdered your whole face, you really can't do this step because nothing sort of would blend. There's nothing for it to blend into. I don't know if that makes sense. From here, you're again going to go slightly ham, this time with your highlighter. And this is the Undress Your Skin Shimmer Highlighter in Pink Shimmer. I just thought this was a bit more like iridescent and cool. I'm just getting this everywhere today. Cheekbones, and I've brought it like all the way down, and then above the brow, tip of the nose, bridge of the nose, Cupid's bow. Then you're going to blend that in with your blusher, and I have to be really light-handed because mine is a Barry M1. Don't know the colour, it's orange and I love it. I probably had it for a bit too long, and this brush is quite dense actually. This is also from the Sephora box. And this time I'm actually going to pat it on. And then you're going to do the same thing, you're going to buff it all together. It just makes you look like you're glowing. Then I'm going to melt it all together with your favourite fixing spray. Mine again is the Moisture Mist. Drench to take all the powder away, to rehydrate. And I'm going to wait a second and then do my under eyes. So again, apologies if this isn't quite on me. I've zoomed in. I'm hoping it's on my eyes. I don't have my what do you call it? Viewfinder. Right, now I've got what I'm looking for. It is the Spectrum A12 brush, which is a little mini fat brush. I think it's called a pencil brush, Helen. And then I'm going to go back in with the Fortune Favours the Brave palette. That was this falling out. And then the same purple as before. I'm going to be slightly lighter handed, maybe. This is a really fat brush. I'm going to try it anyway. It's the blendy brush I used earlier. I'm just going to go over the edge of that to soften, and up to you how far down you want to come. I love under eye eyeshadow. I think it's because I have small eyes and I feel like it makes my eyes so much bigger. I also feel like I've lost my eyebrows, but that's fine. Okay, the same highlighter, and then this is a slightly pointy crease brush. It's actually a blending crease brush, but I used it for highlighter, just for the inner corners. So I'm gonna get a good squiggle. I'm gonna just go in ham. I don't do light-handed particularly. And then someone said to like look up into your mirror. It stops you sort of raising your eyebrows as much by moving your eyebrows out the way. Kind of already out the way. Yes, mascara. This is where the whole thing could be fooked up. So look up so your eyelashes are away, hopefully, from your skin. Okay, stay looking up, stay looking up. Oh god, I can't stay looking up now. I said it, I want to look at something else. The reason I said my eyebrows have disappeared and then I kind of not really worried about it is because I didn't do my brow gel earlier. This is from Miss Beauty London and it's brow gel. The colour is brunette and it's going to make my eyebrows reappear. So yeah, save your brow gel to the end if you're doing brows first, because then you can just get rid of any powderiness. This is the amazing like Power Lips. This is in the colour Maven and it's my current favourite. I'm going to start with my top lip. I didn't blend in my foundation. Well done. Breathe. Okay, that's one finished coat. I'm gonna go again. Yay! I think I'm done. Oh, I love that thing. Okay, ideally do your hair and make yourself feel amazing. I don't have a viewfinder. What does my hair look like? I don't even know. Oh, not great. So that's the end of this video and this super vampy, dark, smoky, purpley, sexy, you go get 'em girl makeup look. If you liked it, please leave me a like and share if you liked it as well. I'll make sure there's lots of photos of it on Instagram. And then also, if you like makeup videos, because I love makeup videos, so they're gonna come. If you do have any colours or themes or moods, this being the sassy, badass, you go get 'em girl mood, then let me know and I will see if I can create a makeup look. Obviously Christmas is coming, so there's going to be loads of Christmassy stuff and yay, maybe winter skincare as well. And I just hope you liked this video and I will see you in my next one, and until then, stay happy and healthy. Bye. One is, oh shit, welcome to the pleasure dance. Yeah. When you do your makeup, if you're not like, ooh, yeah, then do something different. Damn. Okay, just a line. Just a more full line. And I hope talcum powder wasn't a drug because, wow.